Alright, we're gonna do this one real quick, you know what I'm saying? Do a solo vid real quick, and this one's gonna be a different take when it comes to, you know, experiencing and seeing the different perspectives that come with this, and why someone would be willing to share and analyze, you know, from this kind of angle. You know what I'm saying? So, sacrificing your peace, sacrificing, you know what I'm saying, your space, sacrificing your characteristics and what you bring to the table. And not only that, just being that kind of like support that can kind of structure everything when it comes to building projects and seeing what you can build from something. So what's that mean? You know, it's going to take people, it's going to take, you know, having to share your space and having to kind of be in the same patterns, and being willing to go with everyone's different, unique way of the way they go about things. You know what I'm saying? But when you're willing to go down this path, knowing that you still have another path, aka, you know, your other things to fall back on and prioritize. And when it comes to just, you know, looking out for yourself too, and looking out for those, community building really is the thing when it comes to it too, because it's the way you got to look at things. So a lot of things with this, it's way deeper than you think, especially when it comes to I had a really good point, breaking bridges and burning bridges with people because of different things that you went through, but you didn't have that experience to gain wisdom from it, to put you at where you're at now and be like, okay, I see where I could have went wrong. I see what it is that I did wrong. And you fast forward and you see what it really is now, and it's really up to you to really have to put in the effort to gain and want to have something that's going to even motivate you to want to put in more, to even be willing to make it out of something, because that's literally what life is. So back to the main thing, right? Sacrificing your peace will make you more authoritative. And that's what this one is about. It will make you more authoritative, you know, because you're going to start to see more sides of yourself. That's going to like build pressure. It's not the fact that you're going to get aggravated or you're going to have issues or there's even going to be problems, because not even. And guess what? There's going to be things said, especially when it comes to building projects, when it comes to building with people, when it comes to involving people. And look at what the title is on this. Because you know what I'm saying? Look at what the title is on this. You know what I'm saying? So if you're someone who found this video, you have to be in that sort of space to even find this video. You get what I'm saying? And then even when you're going through this, we even already spoke on different angles, different outdated spaces, things that have to do with people who even control platforms like this. And it depends on who even gets the outreach about it. And we wouldn't be talking about things like, oh, and we're being discriminated, and oh, they're doing this and that to me. Yeah, there's stuff like that too that come with it, you know? But that's not what this is about. This is about actually putting in footwork. This is exactly what this is about. It's not about victimizing. It's about putting in footwork. So back to the authoritative part. Authoritative over what? Nothing really, because we're all over here doing the same thing and stuff like that. But it's the signature behind it. And when you see something, and it's something that needs to be said, and something that someone isn't seeing that's right in front of them, are they a fool for not seeing it? Or are you a fool for seeing it and not fucking saying something, dude? That's what this shit's about. So it gets much more than that, especially when it comes to trust. And that's what this really comes down to too. It comes down to trust. It comes down to peace. It comes down to, let's not get it twisted, you know you could do it on your own. You know you don't need, like, you could do it on your own, but you see the stupid blockages, doors is like locked for like, and it's like an easy door to break in, and it's like you can't though. So it's like, what? This is when we get into things like involvement. This is when we get into things like, damn, I need help. Damn, I need help. Dang, we need to do this together. Dang, we need a brotherhood. Dang, we need to build. Dang, this is going to be a lot of sacrificing my peace. Dang, this is going to be a lot of sacrificing who I am. Dang, this is going to be a lot of time and effort. Dang, this is going to look a certain way. Dang, we're going to have to play a role like this. It's like, yo, you see what it is. And this is real. So that's why you got to build other things. You can't, you know what I'm saying? It's all about redirection. It's all about redirection. And if you're someone here who's still kind of scratching your head like, I don't understand this and stuff like that, then you're just like too much in your bias of what you're going on in life, and I understand that. We all don't have enough time to be watching what someone's saying and trying to figure out what it even means or stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? So that's what it really means, that really have to see what happens when you switch things up, because what happens when you're not switching things up and you're getting no results? Isn't that insanity that they say? If you're doing the same thing over and over and nothing changed, yo. So obviously things must have happened in order for someone to even speak about things like this. You know what I'm saying? It's progression. And it's about trust, because if you can't trust, then dude, whatever you do is going to be in the dust. And it just ain't gonna matter and stuff like that. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's where it comes from. You know, I want to summarize it here. Sacrificing, you know, your peace, your abilities, your willingness. And it's so fun, because when you really see what it means to build and grow and really want it the way you want it, it's so easier to be just like hand someone something instead of like show them something that is like that they can remember. Because it's like when you show someone something, it's much more to remember than just being handed something, kind of. And there was much more like substance behind it, you know. So it's gonna make you just more like directive when it comes to this, you know, because you don't want to come across as like that person who seems like it's all like you know what to do and you got it all together, when you're just as like in like you need help just as bad. That's why we're together, because we need help just as bad. That's why we're together. But yeah, because, you know, it's going to make you antsy. It's going to make you want to do more to get to where you need to be. It's going to make you want to push things more. It's like, it's amazing what happens when the difference between projects alone, projects being worked on with people together, you know, jumping back and forth with it and stuff like that, and just mediating things, you know. And it's a good thing, because it allows you to see things from a different side, a different point of view. And you don't have to say anything specific to someone to get the freaking hint about what the hell it is that you want this person to do. So you don't, you know what I'm saying? So it's communication's key. Communication's key. And you're probably wondering, well, what does this have to do with the title? Like, what does it, you know, no, like, really think about it. It's about direction. It's about redirection. It's about, is it really worth paying attention to that? Do you understand the reason to why that was even done and what it could lead to? And if you know that, then you know that if it's not something that could lead to, that's important enough. You don't need to go down that reason of events. So, yeah. Sacrificing your peace will make you more authoritative, because it's going to make you want to push things more forward. It's going to make you want to, you know, we want to get to the pudding right now. all that in between stuff and stuff, and then you see it and you don't know what's about to happen. Nah, man, we need to know what the hell is going on right now, or we over here just wasting time or something. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? I got peace of mind and things that you can do and stuff like that. You don't want it to be like that, because then when you end up separating from that space, you're gonna be like, oh, I could have did that. I wish I could have did that. That didn't have to be like that, and then complaining and victimizing. And dude, that's an outdated space. That's my point. Appreciate you guys for checking out the video, and I'll catch y'all later.